Hi everyone, I have a new project to share with you. I'm calling this a pocket page. It more resembles what we've been making as like needle books and stick pin books, but I'm going to be putting in some handmade flowers. This is actually for a subby, and so I'm calling it a pocket page. Because inside there are two pockets where I can put a few flowers, and then she can put whatever she wants in it. So let me show you exactly what I did. I will open it so you can see front and back cover. I used a piece of muslin for the middle, and I covered it in this beautiful material here, and I think you can see the pattern on it. And the first thing I did after I covered it with the material was I put this wide lace here, I went across, and it dangles a little bit, but not a lot. And I added some clay flowers in the middle of each flower. There's a little flower motif in the middle that you can see. And then on the top here, they have tinier flowers, and I added the little pink clay flowers to that. I also went along the sides and the top with this very thin but beautiful trim here, and I went all the way around. And then for the spine, I added this trim here, and in the middle of each of these little daisy type of appliques, I added some acrylic and rhinestone flowers. And then on the front, I took a doily, I cut the middle out, and I added the image to it. And then this is a separate piece here, and I added this on top, and then added the pearl. And then this is a little doily piece under there, and then this is the middle of this doily here, and then I added this pearl and rhinestone piece. And then on the side here, I added one of these, you can get this by the yard or half yard, a dangle flower. And then I added a pink crystal flower with the rhinestone in the middle. And that is the front and the back. And then you can see what the back looks like when it's folded. And then inside, I also sewed it a little bit differently. Normally what I do is when I have my square, I just fold it in half, and then I sew down the middle, and then you know, you can just fold it over. But because I was putting fabric flowers in here, and they do have some depth to them, I wanted the book to be a little thicker, and I don't know if you'll be able to see by my angle, but when it's folded, see, that's how thick it can be, and it still stays, you know, fairly flat. So what I did was I found the middle, and on either side I sewed, you know, down, so that it would give me this spine that's about an inch wide. And I eyeballed it. I don't think you can tell that it's not like right in the middle, but once you put the trims on it and that, it hides the faults really well. So anyways, this is the inside, and I had this material here, and it's nice and thick, so it adds to the book. And then I added this trim here, which I got from Julie, the Thrifty Paper Garden. She sent it to me as a little gift from one of my purchases, and I love how I think it might have been a curtain at one time, but it's very sheer. And so I added that, and then I added this trim here along the top all the way across. I actually glued where the spine is, so that the pockets would be separate. And then I added this trim here along the sides and the top. You can see along here, and I love this trim. I might have gotten that from Julie also, from one of my purchases, but I can't remember, and this is the last of it, and I'm really sorry to see it go. I wish I could find more of it, because it just makes a beautiful finish to the pages. And then these little daisy flowers, I just alternated between pink and the white and the green clay flowers. So that's around the sides and the top. And then on the bottom, I added this trim here. And this had a much larger piece to it, but it didn't look right when I first put it on. It hung too low, it made it way too long, and it just didn't look right. So I actually cut that off, and I can use it for something else. And so I ended it here with the 3 leaves, and I just thought that looked perfect. And then I added those acrylic and rhinestone flowers again. Excuse me. And then I just made some flowers. I used different materials. I used different ways of, making them. This flower here is from Squares, and it's a lacy fabric that I had. Kind of stretchy, but it was a fabric by the yard. I got at Joann's, and you take the squares and make them into triangles, and this is like three layers, I want to say. I finished it off with a doily on the bottom, and then added the daisy applique and this rhinestone piece in the middle. And then I also made this one, and this is a little different. Underneath I had some a different lace type material. I think it was a wide stiff lace, and I cut it into squares, made the triangles for the bottom layer, and then I took this beautiful embroidered trim and I just did a quick running stitch, put that on top, and then this little doily piece here for the center, and then the pearl and rhinestone center, and I finished that off. So this one I'm putting inside the pocket, and this one will go behind it. Oops, sorry, I just hit the camera. And then this is a larger flower. I used this tulle from Shabby Chic Boutique, and I made a running stitch with that. And then I used this embroidered trim, another running stitch, and put it on top of that. And then I made some little squares. I had some little squares out of the chiffon fabric that I just added as a third layer, and then a flower applique, and then this acrylic flower and rhinestone piece there. And that's going to go in this pocket. And then this one is a pink chiffon with sparkles. I don't know if you can see the sparkles, but these are the squares also, and I did 2 or 3 layers of those. And then I had this pink applique piece from Liz. Hi, Liz. And I just added 3 different rhinestone pieces in the middle for something a little different. And then that's gonna go here. And then I do have some other flowers that I made for her, but I'm gonna put those in a separate little bag because I don't want to I don't want to overfill. But you can see it's still, because of the spine, it still lays flat. And then once she takes the flowers out, she can use it for whatever she wants. She can use it as a needle book or just, put some photos in it. There's lots of things you can put in these books. So that's it. That is my fabric pocket book, and I hope she likes it. And I will be back again with another project share. If you'd like, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. So I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.